Mhm. So, hello everyone. Today we have meet Shah from Seattle University, Washington. So, can you please introduce yourself to everyone?
Hi, my name is Meet Shah. I'm currently studying as a master's student with a major of computer science in Seattle University. Back in India, I'm from Gujarat, Vadodara. I studied my undergrad in computer engineering from Gujarat Technological University.
Great. So, so, you would have gave your prerequisite exams like IELTS, GRE for the admit of this university, Seattle University, right? So, what were your scores?
My IELTS score was 7.5,
Okay,
and I gave GRE quite early during my third year of undergraduation. I gave it. It was my score was around 301.
good.
It was 164 in maths, and the
Wow,
rest was the verbal.
verbal. Okay.
Yeah.
And what other universities did you apply to?
Uh, I applied to UT Dallas.
Oh,
Uh, I'm, I'm I'm not sure. I can remember all the universities,
okay.
but one was University of Dallas, UTD. One was Northeastern. Another was I Washington. It was George Washington University
Yes. Okay.
and
And the Seattle University, of course.
Seattle University, yes, of course. And I also applied in Florida State.
Okay.
Uh,
And
I'm not
admits
sure
from
that's
all?
it. I got admits from all except Florida State. It was still in waitlist, so yeah.
Okay. And any specific reason that you choose Seattle University?
Um, the program of Seattle University is good. I mean, program of everywhere is like it's good, but the thing is, Seattle University is like a tech hub where you meet a lot of people. Let's say if you meet 10 people, six of them are in Amazon, and like
Oh,
four of them are in different, like in Microsoft or Meta, because
big
this
tech.
is like a tech hub. Almost all the headquarters are over here, like Amazon, Microsoft, Zillow. So yeah, it's a great place to get good opportunity, and specifically when you talk about like longer roles, let's say you can do while studying. So let's say you apply for junior software engineering roles. There are sort of roles that are specifically open for people who are in Seattle, who are studying in university. So it really is helpful for them. So it is beneficiary.
Okay. Let's move on to tuition fee finance part. So, what is your total tuition fee for 2 years master program?
So I got a scholarship of $10,000
Okay.
for a year. So but my total fees is, so it's not specifically like a fee. So it's a 42 credit, and each
Yes.
credit costs me $1,001.
Okay.
So
Around
and we
42,000.
are allowed, yeah, 42,000. So we are allowed to take around minimum 6 credits and maximum 12 credits
12
every quarter.
credits.
Um, University usually in the Western zone, like Washington, University of Washington and Seattle universities, Bellevue College, like these universities near Washington works on quarter basis, not on semester basis. So
Oh,
we
okay.
study for like 3 to 4 months every quarter. Yeah.
Okay. So what are your monthly expenses, including your rent, groceries, utilities? Can you please explain that?
Yeah. So my monthly expense. So the thing is, there are different places to stay. It
Okay.
depends upon where you stay. Let's say I stay very close to university because I don't want it. I did not want to commute,
Okay.
and we are like 5 people to stay together. So we got a 2B, and it's just like in front of university. So you have, that's obvious that you have to pay more,
Hmm.
but average, if you want to look, it's around 500 to
Okay.
550 is your rent, uh,
Great.
individually. With utilities and everything, let's say groceries and everything, you can add it up to
Mm.
650-ish.
Four
Yeah,
people
so
in
around
2B2B, right?
650. Sorry.
4 people in 2B2B. For
Uh,
sharing,
5 people.
five
It's
people.
basically depends upon like we are five because um it was more like the place is bigger, so we
Rooms
can like
might be bigger, yeah.
yeah. So like if
Mm.
the people like you can stay like three people in a master bedroom, that's easily
Oh,
accommodable, and like two in the next bedroom.
okay. And is there any on-campus housing?
Yes. So there are like multiple on-campus housing. So it's
Mm.
not specifically like on the campus. They're around
Mm.
the campus, so like it's easy to travel.
Okay.
But the rent of all of them are like almost same. It's like around $1,500,
Oh, okay.
$100, and excluding the meal plans that what they
Oh,
take. Yeah.
okay. More than 3 times, we can say.
Yes. So like let's say if I move like just two avenues from my house, the
Okay.
rent gets like 100 to or $200 cheaper.
Oh,
So um,
okay.
so let's say if I like go to next avenue, I might
Mm.
be my total of utility plus accommodation everything goes down till 500 or 450.
Okay. So, and
Yeah.
what are some popular communities where Indian students or any student of Seattle University wants to live? Any good neighborhood?
Um, from what I have seen, people are usually near 12th Avenue.
12th
It's
Avenue.
specifically in Seattle. There are like not like any communities, but you can like say specific buildings. There a very famous building is Anthem. This is the place where a lot of Indians stay, like specifically South Indians and people who are from North up. They usually
Okay.
stay over there. There is Rihanna Apartments. It's the same place where I stay. It's like in front of the Seattle U.
Okay.
Um, there are some students who prefer on-campus housing who are not able to find uh,
Okay.
a group of people to stay together, so they eventually go for on-campus housing.
So,
But yeah,
okay.
I think so. Three or four are like Anthem, Rihanna, and
Okay.
Madison Avenue. Yeah, there are like three.
Okay. And how do students commute to the university? So, is there any metro, tram, or how do they transport or commute?
Oh yes. So I really appreciate like
Mm.
the Washington's transportation because it's very good. I haven't
Public
like been
transport.
to a lot of yeah. I've never been to like a lot of different states. But
Okay.
what I've seen of Seattle is like they have great transportation. Like there are like buses on time, like every 5 minutes. So traveling is very easy. So even if you like stay 10 or 15 minutes far, it's very easy to catch a streetcar or a bus. And
Okay.
it's like if you're a student, they give you a free card,
Oh, okay.
so you can
That's
travel
good.
anywhere around Washington.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's the perk of being a Seattle University student, right?
Yes. So actually, specifically Seattle, what Seattle University does is, so you actually have to pay, but the thing is, you get a card, but the amount in the card is 2x of amount you give. So
Okay.
if I give around $50 to them, they
So
they load around $100 in
balance
my card.
balance of $100.
Yes, exactly. So which is good, which is really
Okay.
good. If you don't travel often and if you travel to go to some places just to visit or explore, $100 is more than enough.
Okay. Okay. So let's talk about the safety part. So can one student travel at night alone, or do we need to avoid that some areas?
Um, Specifically, downtown is at night. It is not recommended to travel alone unless and until you are coming back from work and like it's very urgent, you don't go out, or
Okay.
if you go out, go in groups. That's
Go.
completely something that is advisable to everyone who's staying in downtown.
I
If
think
you're
that's
staying away from downtown,
okay.
it's good.
I
uh,
think that's applicable at every corner of the world. So
yes, I
moving
think so
groups.
because like yeah, it's a more problem about people who are homeless and criminals
Hmm.
are like usually something that has been seen around during
Okay.
this time. Like, so it's not advisable for students to go out.
Okay. Okay. So can you tell us more about on-campus opportunities and how easy or hard it is to get one?
Okay. So I got a on-campus job in October around
Okay,
October 30, yeah, around October 30
okay,
near Halloween. I'm not sure, but yeah, I got an on-campus job during that time. So the competition is very hard when you come to on-campus specifically. Um, the applications, let's say if application starts at like 6 a.m. in the morning, you will literally see like if you just refresh the page at like 6:02, there will be like more than 100 applications.
oh,
So the competition gets harder. So I think so it's better to stand out, um,
okay,
to
and
show that
okay,
uh, you are as an individual, because and what makes you not a generic guy. So because especially when you are the job can be very generic, you might not do a very extraordinary things, you might not do at all, but uh, just to get an interview and pass it, you might need to show that why you are extraordinary, and how good communicator are you. Because
okay,
I have seen a lot of people who don't apply on the portals. What they do is they directly go to talk to manager for like 1 week, 2 week,
oh,
3 week. So like
okay,
building good connection people
mm,
with managers is really helpful. So
okay,
even if they say, let's say the worst thing they can say is, yeah, we don't have a job, or sorry, we don't
okay,
have a job. But if you continuously show up, they might remember
mm,
your face, might remember your name. So when, let's say, there is an opening
they
and
might give a preference.
go and meet them, yeah,
Yes,
so you go and meet them, it really is very helpful. So
great.
I think so. There are a lot of in my house. Like couple of my friends got an on campus recently. So
Oh,
uh, yeah, so it's hard. It's hard like, because I mean, in general, getting a job in United States gets very hard. I don't know why, but yeah, it's really hard until unless you just like show extraordinary skills, or yeah,
okay,
you are a good speaker. Yeah.
okay, okay. And talking about assistantship, so does this university offer a tuition fee waiver for students who do assistantship as a RATA or instruction assistant?
So in Seattle, I guess no, there is no specific scholarships to students to for being a TA or RA, but it does have like perks, like you can be with professors who are good with research. And let's
Okay,
say if you are not able to score a good internship, or you are not able to score no internship during summer, you can go back to professor and talk to them about like, hey, I don't have an internship for this summer. Is it okay, or is it possible for me to make a contribution for what project you are currently working on? So
okay.
you can have good communication with professors. He
Hmm.
can give you good recommendations. And specifically, what I have seen in Seattle, professors of masters, like they have more than like 10 years of 15 or 15
Oh,
years of experience in industry, like, and working at big companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon.
okay.
So when you have good relation with them, it really is helpful, because they might able to give you some insights that no one might be able to give you, even not a recruiter, because he knows a company inside and out, right? So
Oh, oh,
so
okay.
I think so scholarship is no, but I think so if you get a TA, never reject something like this, because some or the other way it helps you both, maybe
Hmm.
helping in making good connection, as well
Hmm.
as you definitely get paid. So yeah.
Okay, okay. And when can one student start applying for on-campus job? As you said earlier about that portal, so does he
Mhm.
have to come to United States before registering on that portal, or he can apply for jobs here in India from India as well?
Um, yes, so you can actually apply from India. One
Okay,
of my roommates got a job from India.
okay,
Yes, and then
okay,
when he came, he directly started doing the job
okay.
after completing his SSN process. So, what I recommend is like start searching for the
Hmm.
jobs from India. Start
Okay,
connecting people who are working in that space.
Okay.
people, because they might help you how to apply or how to make cover letters.
Mm.
Specifically in the United States, if you see, there is one portal that's called Handshake that is
Yes.
used for making applications, and there is one more portal called Compass for like for there is an opening in catering, like for
Mm.
in the canteen space. So I think so that's and I think so
Okay.
most of the place cover letter is very important. So
Mm.
just try to make good cover letter and show why you're interested.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but yeah, you can apply from India, and you
Okay.
should. That's what I recommend. Like,
Okay.
just don't stop until unless you get a job.
Okay. And which are other good programs offered by Seattle universities, which are popular among Indian community,
Mhm.
other
Yes.
than computer science?
So okay. So of course, computer science is one of
Mhm.
them, but uh, computer science with specialization in software engineering.
Okay.
Uh, One is with masters in computer science with data science. One is
Okay.
just data science. So
Oh.
specifically talking about technology, like these are the programs that you can go. Um, Seattle U also ranks good in pharmacy and nursing.
Okay.
So it is one of them. I'm not sure about the other, but I've heard a lot about good about finance programs as well. So it
Okay.
is also good. Like people, some of the seniors of us like got a good internship and like got a good role in uh, Stanley Morgan and JP Morgan Chase. So yeah.
Oh. Okay. And talking about courses, so does every student get a chance to enroll in the particular course offered by, suppose say, Professor A, or the seats get booked out just like a theater, home theater? That's cool.
Uh, yes, so it does
But
happen. So, yes, it's a problem that sometimes you don't get the course that you want.
okay.
But it is good to plan early. There
Hmm.
are advisors over here.
Okay.
And I think so. There are advisors everywhere in the universities to advise you which course to take in every quarter or every semester. You can just
Hmm.
plan it, and as soon as the date is coming, the D-Day comes, you can just press confirm, and if you're lucky, you just get the course, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah,
And
I think so. One tip that I can give is before registering, just look at ratemyprofessors.com.
okay.
That is a good website to
Hmm.
look into, so to see how professor is and how he creates. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Let's talk about the most dark part, job scenario. So how's that right now? And what was that scenario for your seniors when you asked somebody about this particular question who studied at Seattle University?
Okay. Yes. So yes. I mean, everyone knows now. It's not the the closed doors, but the market scenario is bad. The market is crashed. That's true. There are a lot of opportunities, though. There is.
Mm,
It's not like it's completely isolated. There are a lot of opportunities. Sometimes it's just that it takes time,
mm,
or sometimes it does not work for you. Uh,
mm.
so like there are like two cases. It does work for you and does not. So
Mm.
so instead of just like looking down and just being disappointed,
You just need to apply
yeah,
day and night.
just cheer up and keep applying.
Mm-hmm.
Keep looking for good opportunities. Connect to good people. I think so.
Mm,
That's the only tip I can give, because eventually everyone gets placed in good companies that I have seen. I have seen a lot of my seniors, um, especially when I see my super seniors who
okay,
got job very late, like around July, August. Some got in November, like
okay,
in 1 or 2 months after graduating. Some got job, but they got really good jobs. Some got in Meta, some got in Google. One
okay,
of my seniors who is going to graduate next month, she got in Barclays.
okay.
So it's not that the
Great.
market is like completely crashed. It's just that you have to be at right time at
Mm.
right spot, I guess. Yeah,
Haha.
and be always prepared for interviews. So
Okay.
I mean, if we are coming to United States, something is just keep grinding lead code. If you
Mm.
are a computer science student, keep grinding lead code. Make good projects, make relevant projects. Making clones or making to-do list won't work now. I mean. it is done now.
Okay.
So just make yourself stand out in the crowd, because sometimes you need to. I mean, it is understandable that you don't have experience when you come, or there are some people who have good amount of experience, so they don't need
Oh,
good projects. But if you don't have experience, have good ample amount of projects which are relevant to
oh,
industries, use AI, chat gpt, llms, llama index, use everything that you know, learn new things every day. Yeah, I
okay.
guess that's it, because learning is something that you should do every day, because
Hmm.
otherwise you won't be able to survive this market.
Sure,
And
sure.
yes, of course, keep uh, reviewing, make your resume reviewable to everyone. just, just good, ask any professors or recruiters or anyone in your connections to review your resume, make it good as possible, use good applications to just make your resume better to pass the ATS system. Yeah, that's it.
Great, great. So winding up, last question of this session. So I would like to ask you any pros or cons you would like to share about this Seattle University.
Oh, pros is you have a good amount of exposure. You will have,
Hmm.
you will meet a lot of new people.
Hmm.
You will meet good amount of people who are having good experience. Um, there are a couple of people in my class who are doing part-time masters and are full-time employees at companies like
Oh,
Amazon and Netflix. So I think so. It's a good place to have good exposure with people with good amount of experience, who have been in industry. Cons, I would say, I don't see a con per se, but the one thing that you mentioned earlier is that, like, getting a relevant course, right? So
oh,
sometimes you don't get it, right? So I think so, and the strength of universities, like for computer science, is so much high that they are not able to like adjust one guy.
oh,
So that's something that you have to go for next quarter, or yeah. I think that's the only con, or the facility
okay.
is good, everything is good. Yeah, so I'm happy with this.
I can see you are sitting in Seattle University right
Yeah,
now. We can see that in background. Okay,
yeah,
okay. Thanks a lot for your time. So
yes,
I'll give your LinkedIn profile in the description of this video. So people who are willing to go Seattle University can connect to him, and if they have any questions, they can ask him, right? Okay.
yes,
Thanks a lot.
definitely.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
good
much.
day.